What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lester today brings us my live reactions. Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 156. Now, the chapter's finally come out, man. Listen, today is a great Sunday, okay? We have the latest installment in Akutami Gege's up-and-coming masterpiece to read today. Jump, of course, is out. More greatness to come after. Later on for me to read. I got Donda finally coming out, man. Kanye is no longer a fraud. I've had the man blocked for years for fraudulence. Today is the day, man. Unblocked. Listening to Donda officially finally. I got a United game coming on later today, man. Like, today's a great day, right? It's a great day. And we're starting off, of course, with Kaisen. Obviously, we have to see what's about to go down with regards to Megumi and Panda and Kirara. And then, of course, the stuff that's going on right now with Yuji and Hakari. With Hakari and his curse technique, you know, again, we saw the doors thing that was coming in, shutting off on Yuji. I don't know if his ability is going to be something like Blue Note, kind of like traveling from place to place, using like doors and stuff, which would make sense for why it's so hard to track down Hakari, because he has that kind of ability. And then now trying to convince Kirara, yeah, Gojo's been sealed. This whole stuff that's going on with the conservative faction, which again, I think is really important information for what's to come, because again, they're more looking for people that have, like, you know, techniques that are easy to understand, kind of like Nobara, and then you have like the wild cards like Hakari, which, you know, cause them to have problems and stuff. But hopefully we get closer to, you know, the actual like a resolution, some kind of agreement together and stuff, because I feel like the way things have been going right now, we should be going towards that. So let's go ahead, read this chapter. Let's see what's going on. I want to be able to watch the game afterwards. Hopefully United wins. But anyways, let's get into it, man. So chapter 156. And of course, we see the rabbits from before and everything with Megumi. And, you know, the faces he be making sometimes be so funny. Like, if it's one thing I do appreciate from Megumi, is the fact that he's able to have like these little like the facial reactions, you know, just trying to like show off more of his emotions and stuff. I love that. I know he'd be spinning with the dialogue, but the facial reactions absolutely killing me. But let's see. So yeah, so you see all the markings and stuff with the little star and the little name and stuff. A crux. And then as he's going down, you see as the rabbits are coming in like on a loop, right where he's at the door. Gak Rooks. So I guess different namings and stuff. Chapter 156, Twinkling Star. So I guess we're gonna learn the full capabilities of Kirara's curse technique then. That's a lot of rabbits. wait a sec. I hate this man, Panda. Yo, you see the circling, right? Well, actually, no, that's where Kirara is, because things coming from the other angle and stuff, right? But Panda just he treated this like a slide at the pool and stuff, and he's going down, bro. Oh, listen, man, I need him to be happy after what happened to Yaga, bro. That's a lot of rabbits, but why? My curse technique marks curse energy. Okay, so I consider Shikigami the same as sorcerers. If this keeps up, you'll attract these Shikigami just like the doggy earlier, and you'll suffocate to death. So that's what, okay. So you mark them, magnetize almost in a way afterwards, and okay, that is interesting. You see, of course, like all the rabbits and stuff, blood. Yeah, that's pretty goddamn gruesome. You see like that blood coming out from everywhere, mouth, eyes, parts of them just being like torn apart, everything. And you see a huge splash afterwards of the blood from being gone. Panda Senpai, how was Rabbit escape? It was almost as cute as me. I'm asking what it got close to and what it wouldn't get close to. Kawaii desu. Like, I can already hear the voice when it's in the anime. It got close to me in the second floor, but not Kirara and the door to the monitor room. Is there a star and a word on your body anywhere? And he fell out the yoga. Imai. So Imai is the marking that he has on it. Okay. And I'm marked too. Imai. Who's Imai? Found it. Just like Rabbit Escape, it says a crux. I bet Divine Dog has a mark too. I still haven't got a clue yet, but I know one thing. The basis of the curse technique is a constellation. With that much information, they should be able to figure it out. Constellation? He's still in the pose. I think that constellation is the Southern Cross. And you see the look afterwards on Kirara, like, oh. And Meg's like, damn it. We both gave it away with our reactions. We had this look that said, seriously? He wasn't sure if my curse technique's motive is the Southern Cross, but my face gave it away, so now he's certain. Uh-oh. If he keeps figuring it out, he'll be able to enter the monitor room. Oh boy. I gotta hold him here. It really is a Southern Cross, so I'm grateful to Sumiki, but that's all I know. Besides, doesn't the Southern Cross have 4 points? Okay. Fushiguro, what's going on? I knew it. Panda and I get close to each other. Senpai, aren't those 4 stars? Are these 4 stars in the Southern Cross? Yeah, after all, it's a cross. I'm Panda right now, to be fair. When it comes down to this, I feel like just once we have to read the whole chapter, we'll know the whole thing for it. But it's almost like the best way I can put it in my terms and stuff when it comes to like One Piece, with like the poneglyphs and stuff, the road ones, where it's like once you get all 4, that's like the marking where you're supposed to be and stuff. So not to pay attention to the actual like the middle section, really. That's right, but I thought okay. So thank you. This is what I need, the diagram. I thought Kirara's curse technique had assigned each of us a star in the Southern Cross to maintain a certain distance between each point. So you see right there, the door, middle area, then you have Panda, bottom side afterwards was Megumi, and then Kirara on the left afterwards. But Kirara can go near the door, and Panda and Senpai and I can go near each other. But going the other way, they can't. I suspect that this curse technique is like a stamp rally or board game with a determined route. Meaning there's a sequential order for who can go near what, and the same stars attract each other. So 1 with Panda, 2 Megumi, 3 with Kirara, 4 with the door, and then you have the Amaya Crux question mark thing. Okay, so it's almost like literally like it is like a puzzle in some capacities, right? Like once you move like one part of the Jenga thing, right, one thing moves afterwards. So you have to try and find some kind of combination for everything to work out so you can get to the door. Maybe the technique doesn't include the casting sorcerer. That can't be, because Divine Dog couldn't get near Kirara. Then maybe our stars and Kirara's and the door stars repel each other. It has to be like magnetism in some capacities, because that's how it is too. Because sometimes there's some magnets where you can't stick to each other because they kind of look like... It kind of is. If that is like magnetism, you know what, that is pretty lit. Because again, the contraction and stuff, sometimes they connect. Some of them you can actually move them. Yeah. In that case, why hasn't Kirara fled inside the room? Oh, right. I love those chibi things. Oh, right. They could stand by the door to keep us away. Kirara standing guard to make sure we don't satisfy certain conditions and sneak into the monitor room unseen, which suggests there are 5 or more stars. Yep. If the stamp rally theory is correct, then there are only 4 stars. Either you or I should be able to approach Kirara. But if there's a 5th star between us, we have to go through it to reach Kirara and the door. Now, what exactly is that? What if there's 6 or 7? I hope there aren't, because even 5 doesn't make sense for a cross. If my secret's out, right? Yo, Kirara said missile drop kick. It's Okada time. Then I'll attack, and some car just comes right. Okay, drop kick the car. I don't know. You can flip it or something. Like put it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Flips the car. Panda Senpai. And you see right afterwards a car going right towards Panda after. Okay, that's a pretty crazy kick. Just to switch the it has to be like magnetism, because there's no way no car is going to be doing like the motions like that. Nah, it has to be something like that. Whatever. It's like whatever you mark, it gets hit afterwards, like homing attacks in a way. But again, this feels like more like with the magnetism itself. No problem, Fushiguro. Find the other star. Throws the car over. Don't throw the car. And it almost goes and hits him after, I think. Yeah, because you see him with the roll afterward. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it is almost like a... Kirara put the same Imai star on it as you. So if you throw that, you get thrown. Okay, that is a very interesting ability. Okay. It's like me and Divine Dog. If you throw it, it'll come back or pull you. Interesting ability. I think contact must be made to place a star, but Kirara never touched me or Rabbit escape, only with Divine Dog. So instead of marking objects themselves, Kirara's marking curse energy. Kirara's marking curse energy to mark objects like the door or a car with a star. Maybe Kirara has changed them beforehand with someone's cursed energy. That's it. The car has residual energy. curse energy from someone other than Kirara. Assuming that technique doesn't have much range, there must be one more such star. And there it is, the 5th star. So, okay, this, you know what's crazy, actually? Because I know I myself and others say this too, that there's a lot of inspiration when it comes to Togashi, when it comes to the writing for Gege. This is more so Araki than anything else. If anyone was going to do something like this, in this kind of like type of environment, type of fight, this is like an Araki fight, honestly. Like, you got to find this, got to do that, to be conditions, to beat the boss and stuff. Like, it's... Nah, this definitely feels like something like Araki would do. So, if it confirms that Gege is a JoJo fan, you'd love to see it. I don't see any more residuals aside from us 3. Kirara's curse technique is marked with a star, so they can't use cursed energy to mark objects with the crux star. That's also on me, which means Kirara can't throw objects at me like that car earlier. Slap. If I'm correct, then I should now be able to approach Kirara. And as he says that, doesn't the flying objects come in trying to attack him? Fushigoro's hypothesis is correct. Kirara's curse technique is called Love Rendezvous. Love Rendezvous. Now, this is a JoJo thing, man. It appropriations 5 stars with a Southern Cross modified to target curse energy. To modify curse energy. So Garux, Mimosa is the other one. Imai, a crux, and then the 5th star being Ganon. For one star to approach another star, it must follow a determined order of one of the targets with the same star as another will attract it. The order follows the stars from the nearest to the furthest. Just like in orbit, okay. Okay. Constellations may look flat, but they actually have depth, because each star is a different distance from the Earth. That is some Giga Brain stuff, man. Yo, Giga, he's smart. He got smart. I was not expecting that, but thinking, like, he got a smart, man. Kirara marked Fushiguro with the crux star, which any horse you see after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 3, of course, Mimosa being the low block thing. So he must go through Mimosa and then Ganon to reach the door. Bro. Bad pulling is a little Hugh Tao from Genshin with the little ghost thing coming out. I'm impressed. You figured out my curse technique, but you were too quick to conclude I can't throw more objects. I got the pose to and everything going on. Shout out to Kirara. I can simply remove the Ganon star on my curse energy and mark the things with the crux star that's also on you. And as they say that, everything, bang, all the objects going in towards where Megumi is. No! Oh! The divine dog from behind just, get over here. And Kirara's like, Nani? What? How'd that doggy get there? Oh, I get it. That punk never canceled his doggy Shikigami. Bro, he let it continue. I know this is nowhere near Gojo with the eyes and stuff letting it go. But listen, man, the only comparison I can say right now is Megumi's allowing the Shikigami to still continue on. It's going to be taxing too, because if you allow something to keep running, your energy is going to start depleting. Can't forget that either. But still, man. Giga Brain. That punk never canceled his doggy Shikigami. Did he guess which one of the marked with the same star? Did he guess which one of them marked with the same star would attract the other? He maneuvered so the wall was between them, thereby jamming his Shikigami, which he was attracting against the wall, before sending it loose when I was directly between them. Oh my god. Yo. That's my man's right there, man. Top 2 forever. Love Rendezvous. Cancel. Yo! Cold! That's my guy, bro. Look at me, bro. A little armbar. You gonna top out? Now you gonna listen? When I told you man's got sealed, are you gonna listen? Please just listen. To be continued. Oh, that's gold. That's gold. Fire chapter. Listen, man. Gege out here on his Araki gimmick with a little XYZ, the stars, the Earth itself, space. Come on. Pinpoints. Nah, that's using your brain, man. Come on, dude. No, this chapter was actually lit. Doing all that just to try and catch Kirara in perfect fashion. My man using his giga goddamn brain, bro. Oh my god. Ah, man, that's how you do a fight. That's how you do a fight. If you're a fight strictly on tactics and technique, just using your goddamn brain to win the fight. That's, man. Big goat, bro. Dude. I can't, bro. Got the Kimura lock in and everything. I was like, damn, no chance in hell, man. Oh my god. So now it's like, okay. Now, Kirara has to believe what's about to happen. Like, for sure they have to have been like, they shouldn't even have heard. Well, I mean, like, they probably didn't know what was going on with Gojo because, again, with the situation that they were in before with the conservative faction stuff, they're probably on the run, so they were just unaware of all the details that was going on. But, man, once this information gets relayed to, I feel like once Kirara learns the truth, though, I think that like Hakari and Yuji are still going to be going at it. They'll be fighting. Yuji's going to try and get the fever back on Hakari's side and stuff. And then just when it looks like Hakari's about to go like crazy, like just buck wild nuts all over Yuji, it's like Kirara's going to come in and say, nah, like, you got to relax. You got to chill. Hold up. And then I feel like whenever we get like a miniature flashback or something, just to kind of like detail a little bit about, you know, Hakari's connection to Gojo and everything, especially with Kirara as well. Because I do feel like we're going to get something like that to kind of like depict a similar relationship in some capacities to what Gojo had with Okotsu, but his own with Hakari, where he was the delinquent and all that and everything, and how Gojo kind of, I guess, you know, was working with him, how they converse with each other. And remember, Gojo did say too that he didn't consider, like, he wouldn't consider anybody else, you know, to be his rival one day or one day to surpass him when he named Yuji, Okotsu, and him. So there's definitely going to be some kind of connection between them and stuff that I don't know if it'll rival Okotsu, because, you know, Okotsu had like literally a prequel manga, you know what I mean? Like that, like the spin-off, or really before Kaisen stuff, everything, right? So I don't know if we'll get like a mini flashback or like a little something, and then maybe it's expanded upon later on, depending on like what kind of circumstances we're in during the culling game in regards to Hakari and stuff. But yeah, man, it's gonna be very interesting to see, because I have to believe that's what's gonna happen next, is that we'll get Hakari to understand what's going on after him and Yuji just slug it out. Like right now we got technique, we got strategy, all that was in this chapter. Next chapter is just meathead central. It's just hands on deck. So I'm very excited for the next week's chapter coming off of this one right here. But yeah, fire chapter. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. How do you, like, what do you feel coming off of this chapter in regards to, like, you know, Kirara's curse technique with Love Rendezvous? Like, how good do you really think this ability is? And just in general, this fight. I honestly think that if I go back and look at this fight, not to reread it, and whenever it gets animated, it's gonna be a damn good fight. This will be a damn good fight to see animated. But just some seeing from like the manga, like how they're like pinpointing everything, all that was just so good. But I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below in regards to that. And of course, you know, what do you see next chapter happening? Do you see us finally getting, you know, the Hakari and Yuji fight that's gonna happen that leads to Kirara saying, "Yo, chodomate, like relax." They're spitting, they're talking the truth. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below in regards to all of that. And of course, any little details I may have missed in the chapter, or you want to like expand upon a little bit more that I didn't talk about, let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, guys. Do here if you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell to stand door to today with everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you guys next week. 157. Oh man, this arc right now, this little mini arc within the culling game, it's been so good. And I know we're near its end, but further greatness will come, as it should. Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.